This episode of the ZuLoo Pōōdcast is sponsored by ZuLoo Inc., a benefit corporation dedicated to the goal of universal access to toilets, hygiene, clean water and sanitation through the power of social enterprise. Learn more at ZuLoo.com.
We got to brainstorm some ideas to make people a little more aware of World Toilet Day and how they can celebrate it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got this vision of Jocelyn driving down the freeway with a big, in an RV with a big poo emoji on the side, just kind of, honk if you care, that
and I'll
kind
just
of
be
thing.
spraying people with a Brondell bidet.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe towing a bunch behind her. Yeah, that's just.
Welcome to the ZuLoo Pōōdcast, where we talk all things poop, toilets, and sanitation. Through insightful news, impact stories, and quirky humor, we aim to discuss and highlight the critical role toilets play in whisking poop out of our lives, the impact toilets have, or lack thereof, in the health and wellness of humanity, and what ZuLoo is doing to help solve the current global sanitation crisis.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the ZuLoo Pōōdcast. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a very exciting holiday happening this month.
Indeed.
And it's not the one you think it is. It is actually World Toilet Day on November 19th.
It's coming up.
So,
can you believe it?
I know.
I know.
That's why we do it every year.
It's been another year. Last year, I was stuck in an airport going to Nigeria, but
that's right. You had an epic adventure trying to get to the World Toilet Summit.
World Toilet Summit last year, but
when he showed up, it was epic because we just went for it. We did so many interviews. We made so many connections. It was great.
I know. It's hard to believe it's been a year since that happened.
So what are you guys going to do this year for World Toilet Day?
Well,
we are doing this year the World Toilet Day is more virtual, right? Mm-hmm. There's not an actual event happening. But yeah, we are partnering with Brondell Bidets, which is one of our new marketplace sponsors, and also World Toilet Organization. Obviously, Jack Sim and his organization. They're our big sister, big brother. We try to promote them as well. So if you check out like either ZuLoo's social media or Brondell or World Toilet Organization, you'll see we're doing a lot of some promotions around World Toilet Day.
There's some fun giveaways happening.
Some fun giveaways on our website, as well as we're giving away some Brondell bidets, which we can talk about.
I definitely want to talk about the bidets because they're awesome.
And I know you're on their list for a bidet, right? They were offering you one, and
they offered me a free bidet.
The renovation that's continuously
better gift. Yeah, better gift.
Honestly, guys, I am super excited because we had planned for a bidet. Mm-hmm. We had planned for two of them. And then when I saw it in real life, it was massive. It was like really bulky. And it was kind of the only thing you could see in the bathroom. And I was like, this is not what I had in mind. Mm-hmm. But the Brondell bidets are gorgeous.
Yes.
I mean, the design is beautiful. They're really sleek and simple.
Yeah. And anyone can install them, even a non-plumber person.
Yeah. Kaylee from Brondell, who we interviewed and we'll be hearing from later, she said, she did it herself. It's not that big of a deal. You don't have to be a plumber to do it.
Yeah.
And these bidets have incredible customization features. Yep. They're warm. They light up. They're amazing. So yes, I'm on the list and I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. You definitely need to check in with her and see which one they're going to send you. But we're super excited. You can, if you're interested in Brondell's bidets, I mean, we sell other bidets as well, but Brondell, we're super excited to have them as a partner. They've got some really cool looking bidets. One of them is it also heats up, but it also has this built-in night light, which is helpful,
That just seems like the perfect thing for kids.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, and the other thing that's been fascinating is that how much better it is for the environment and how economically it's better and how we're saving trees. And, that's like a huge thing that I was never really that aware of until, being immersed in this world.
Until you entered the glorious world of sanitation.
Yes.
But Kaylee talks a lot about that, how much better it is, how much more sustainable that is.
Yep.
And we'll hear some of those stats.
this LumaWarm, I think it's called LumaWarm. It's a heated toilet seat with a nightlight. I mean, very economical. I mean, you're talking about around $150, $160.
Maybe that's the one I should get.
I think that's a good one.
And in the winter coming up, how nice is that?
That would be amazing. You're
to
right.
sit on a warm toilet seat.
You got this Swash one, which is a little bit more expensive, but this one's got remote control, lifting the seat. I mean, I don't know, lifting your own toilet seat is like not that big a deal.
Well, here's why it might be.
Maybe.
If you don't want to touch it.
Yeah.
There's lots of toilet seats that I don't want to touch. It would be so nice to remote control that.
What about your own toilet seat? Are you more comfortable with that one? Or are you
I don't know. You never know. I got 2 kids.
Yeah, maybe you don't want to touch it.
Right.
Yeah,
it depends on who's in your household and how good of a shot
they are. Is this the guest bathroom or is this your own bathroom?
Right. There's a lot of factors.
I mean, some of these, it just depends on how techie do you want to get, right? I mean, if you want to get clean, obviously some of these lower end models are great. If you want to have a remote control and just, hook it up to your iPhone, I mean.
One of the things that was amazing is how you could customize it. And so like if you have more than one person using the bidet, you have it set exactly how you like it.
I'm person number 1.
Yeah.
Or number 2.
It's like,
just
like your car, right? You can get in and, who is this?
Incredible technology.
Right. No, it's super great. Yeah, we're excited to have them as partners. And maybe it's something you could, if you have your favorite person out there, you want to give them something for World Toilet Day.
I do think that's an amazing gift for Christmas, for Thanksgiving, for whatever.
Christmas. Yeah.
The other holidays besides World Toilet Day, there are some other holidays.
There are a few out there.
Well,
if you don't know.
I think World Toilet Day, we need to start some traditions and have them pick up speed. And everybody knows that on World Toilet Day, we do this. So if you guys have any ideas, tell us.
Right.
Exactly right. Yeah. So anyway, let us know what your plans are on World Toilet Day.
Yeah. How you and your family are celebrating.
We'll be sporting our World Toilet
attire,
World Toilet Day fashion swag on.
P.S. These are made from recycled materials, and they're very, very comfortable.
Yes.
Yeah, you can get these on the marketplace as well. And again, everything you buy on the marketplace, whether it's a bidet. Oh, you got these. Yeah, we got these cool
too.
Got these cool patches.
Right? Yeah, they're iron on. Yep, that's
cute.
You can sew them on, but every. Like anything else on the marketplace, any portion of the proceeds goes toward our various toilet building projects, which we'll have some other episodes talking more about those. But
we got a lot of cool things happening.
But anyway, it's fun stuff.
Okay, Darren, hit us with the poo news.
Okay, poo news, and this is a little bit of a snap poll. What is the average cost? Speaking of bathroom renovations, what is the average cost of a? Because you can spend like tons of money.
Right. Is this in the U.S. or?
This is sort of a U.S. market. Right?
For a full renovation in a bathroom.
Of a bathroom. Right. What's your average?
Wow. I'd say $20,000.
Okay. 20,000?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And where are you?
I would say maybe 12,000.
12
to 15.
Okay. Jocelyn
depends
wins.
on, I guess, what all your.
There you go. Yeah.
I don't have enough of these.
The average cost is $24,606. That's exact. This is Wall Street Journal. They did a very. They say some of the higher end ones that I guess if you're,
depends on what you're
if you're a Kardashian, maybe you can just go over the top, But they say that some of the higher end ones, like in Los Angeles, people spend as much as $140,000 on a bathroom renovation, and the low end is more around 26.
Wow!
So it really depends on
the low end.
Wow.
It depends on the plumbing. Depends on obviously the fixtures, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like we're talking about, you can get some
bidets.
Some bidets can be pretty high end. I mean, we're doing a renovation in Puerto Rico right now, and I'm just seeing the numbers come in like, holy crap! This is not a big place.
It's always so much more than you think it's going to be. Do they still?
Anyway,
do people put in like standalone bidets? So like you have your toilet and then you have this whole other fixture in there, or is it more going to this where you put it on after, just on the toilet?
Yeah, you'll still see. If it depends on the space of the bathroom.
Right.
In some high end places, it'll still be a separate unit, but more and more we're moving toward a bidet seat that goes onto an existing toilet. Because a lot of unless you want the idea of having two toilets in your bathroom, it takes up a lot of space.
Great. And like with the ones that we're featuring, you can move them from place to place. So if you move, you can take that feature.
You could take it with you, your investment. I know Trevor's got some, I keep bugging him. Hey man, when are you going to, Trevor's got a high-end, like $1 million bidet in his garage. And I'm like,
in your garage?
You gotta.
Oh,
he's over here like,
I'm a little too gullible today.
I am replacing the toilets in the house as we speak.
Oh,
okay.
And so there's a home for the Toto.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, the Toto.
He's got a Toto. When you say Toto, high-end.
Okay.
Nice.
Right?
This is a standalone bidet on its own?
No.
Or is it a seat?
It is a seat.
Retrofit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Which are great because they're economical and you can give them as a gift for Christmas. Like you
I
can
do
do your
think that would be
shopping
an
now
amazing
on
gift.
World Toilet Day.
Yep.
Give it to every man you know.
That's right. You want your men clean?
Yes.
Right? Men and women clean?
Well, yes,
Right.
yes. Give it to everybody, just everybody.
Yes.
But I
Yes.
can see a lot of dudes being really into this
Mm-hmm.
once they got the hang of it.
Speaking of speaking of expensive toilets, there was a in England yesterday. There was the Blenheim Palace had an 18 karat gold toilet. It was plated with 18 karat gold.
Wow. They still do that in today's world?
It was stolen from this palace.
Oh.
And I guess they were charged with criminal conspiracy to, but yeah, the value of the toilet is around $6 million.
Oh my
Wow.
heavens.
$6 million
Wow.
US dollars.
Who was using this toilet?
That's wrong.
This is it right here.
Wow.
So talk about high end.
I mean, it just
Throne.
looks
That
like
is
a
the throne.
regular toilet that you'd see in an airport bathroom.
It does.
But gold.
But it's
Mhm.
18 karat gold plated, right?
That's just wrong. I'm sorry.
Wait, that was in a palace?
Yeah.
And they stole it. How did they steal it? How does somebody
How do you
get that?
How do you get a
that in
ticket
your
for a
bag?
tour and then walk out with a toilet?
Yeah. So the
That's
loo, which the British call them,
The loo, yep. ZuLoo.
It was located at this palace from the 18th century, which is the former home of Winston Churchill. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So it wasn't, it's sort of a.
It's not the actual palace. It sounds like it's a.
Right. It was designed by the Italian conceptual artist Maurizio Cattelan. Valued
I
at
still
$6
don't
million.
understand how they got it out of there. How
But
they
like,
stole it.
4.8 million British pounds. So.
And so they caught these people.
Yeah, they got caught.
Because I can't imagine there's a whole lot of gold toilets going on the black market. So
yeah,
kind of hard to hide.
So yeah, kind of hard to steal one of those, right? Because and part of it is also the damage because when they stole it,
yeah.
Right.
I guess the water was running.
I wonder what
the
the sentence is for this.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're due to be sentenced on November 28th. Maybe we can do a
follow-up.
an update.
Follow up on that.
Yeah. What? How many days in the prison
It's just,
that could become a question.
is justifiable?
I mean, you could have just stolen the seat.
Right.
Why take the whole thing? There's so many
Greed.
Well, right, but it's so
because the whole
hard.
thing is gold. The whole thing.
Yes, I
Not
get it,
just-
but there are easier things to steal.
That's true.
Obviously, it didn't work out for these people.
No.
Yeah. So
you could have
if
maybe
you're,
done the seat like in a large bag. You could have
Yeah,
taken
you could
the
just
seat.
put it in your ZuLoo hoodie.
Yeah, steal it in pieces.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway,
All
so
right, well, that's
if you're
weird.
gonna steal a toilet, think ahead. Try to,
Yeah, guys, come on.
or
Be
maybe just
smarter.
maybe you don't have to go that far. You could just
Let's just help build
go to the
toilets.
marketplace.
Let's just build toilets and not
Yeah.
steal them. How about that?
Yeah, build them, don't steal them.
build, not steal. Okay, well, let's hop into the interview with Kaylee from Brondell. Hey, everybody! Welcome to another episode of the ZuLoo Pōōdcast. We have a returning guest, which is very exciting. Kaylee Canieto is here. She was on the Poodcast. Was it a year ago or was it 2 years ago? It was before my time.
It was about a year ago, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got her back, and this time we are talking about Brondell. I'm very excited to get into that and the products they offer. But before we do, for people who maybe hadn't heard the last episode, can you give us a little bit of background about yourself and kind of how you ended up in this space?
Yeah, absolutely. So I am Brondell's content marketing specialist. I started out with just doing social media. for Brondell, which was super fun. Lots of learning about bidets and all of our product categories. And then from there, I just kind of kept working hard. And now I work on a lot more content across our various brands. And I'm really excited to be here and chat with you guys about Brondell today.
And did you always know you wanted to end up in like sanitation and making it more beautiful?
Yeah, that's a great question. So getting into sanitation and toileting was kind of like a surprise for me. I started off doing social media at a different organization. And then when I moved out to California, I was looking for jobs in the area. And I came across one of our sister brands initially, Omigo. And I really loved the mission to do good for the world, do good for people everywhere who use bathrooms and toilets. And not only like environmentally, but also Brondell and Omigo do a lot of work with our community nonprofit partners. And it's been a really wonderful journey the whole time. So
awesome. So, okay, my first initial question when I found out that we were going to interview you today was, my guess is a lot of people might be like me. I had never used a bidet until I was well into my adult years. And then I was like, this is amazing. Why aren't we all doing this? So I'm curious, what do you guys think is kind of the reluctance for Americans to jump on board with bidets? Because they are, I mean, despite all the environmental benefits, the sustainability, they just work so much better.
Yeah, absolutely. I also took some time to get to using bidets. And not until I started this job had I used my first bidet. But I think for Americans, I think a lot of Americans assume that a bidet is like this standalone, separate entity from the toilet. And it's like difficult to install in a regular bathroom. But that's where Brondell comes in. We design bidets that can be installed on most American toilets and work with your plumbing so that they can be accessible to more people in the United States. And we always love educating people about how much more hygienic they are. They're so much better for the environment and so much more comfortable with the heated seats. Like, I can't live without them now.
There was a great testimonial on your site that said something to the effect of, once you've been in business class, you don't want to go back to coach. That's similar to like, once you've tried a bidet, like a really great one, it's hard to go back to just like regular old toilet paper. It's just not the same experience.
I totally agree. Like, using a bidet has changed my life. Absolutely. And now whenever I travel, I actually use one of our collapsible travel bidets because I just can't go without a good wash, Toilet paper is just not the same anymore.
We have those, don't we, Darren? Those cute
absolutely.
ones?
I think your sister brand Amigo, we've got those bidets on our marketplace, and we're excited to have Brondell as well. A little bit of an upgrade, higher end type bidets. I still remember the first time I traveled to Italy, and I saw like a bidet like separate and apart, and I'm thinking, maybe I wash my clothes in there, I don't know, but it's always if I go to a really high end hotel, and it is still surprising that I'm kind of like let down, because I'm like, well, it's got gold plated everything, but there's no bidet for the most part. I think that might be changing. Seems like a market that is still ripe and untapped, right?
Yeah.
Well,
definitely.
and I do, to your point, Darren, I think sometimes if you're not used to it, you look at it when it's a separate entity from the toilet, and it feels like intimidating. You don't know how it works. Is it going to spray everywhere? So tell us a little bit about what, Brondell's product line and how easy it is to implement, these things into your existing bathroom.
Yes, absolutely. So we have a bunch of different bidets for any bathroom and any budget, we like to say. So everything from bidet sprayers, which are just like a spray attachment that you use like handheld. And then we have bidet attachments, which install on almost any toilet. They hook right into your plumbing and they install under your existing toilet seat. So you can still have whatever toilet seat you desire. They're really great for renters and people who are, often moving or just want like a lower profile device. And then finally, our bidet toilet seats. Those are the best toilet seats that I have come across, they just slide right on. So you attach like a little mounting plate, and then they slide onto the mounting plate and click into place. So that way you can remove it to clean your toilet or to clean the bidet if you want. And they're super easy to install. It takes like maybe 15 minutes to install. So,
and this is like with no plumber, like a regular non-licensed human can figure this out.
Yes, I am definitely not a plumber. And I have moved several times in the past couple of years. And every time I've been able to install and reinstall my bidet without any problems. Even without my fiance's help, I can do it myself. So, yeah.
Nice. Mm-hmm. So we've talked a lot about just how it's better. It just feels better. It works better. It's more efficient. And it doesn't have to be this big, overwhelming, DIY situation. But why is it actually so much better for the environment?
Yeah, that's a great question. One that we really often get across like social media or on our website. So toilet paper itself is really the manufacturing process can be very harmful to the environment. It uses a ton of water to create toilet paper, not to mention the trees that are used to make the paper itself. And then they also use chemicals to manufacture this paper and to bleach it, which gets into our waterways, into our environment, and that's definitely not good for anyone. So using a bidet reduces the need for toilet paper by 50 to even 100%, depending on the person. And it's just using like very little water, like less than you would use to flush the toilet. Obviously, you can get a longer clean if you really want. But compared to the usage of water to manufacture toilet paper, it's way more economical and environmentally friendly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, save some trees too, right?
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm.
So, tell us about the World Toilet Day. I know you guys are doing a promotion in connection with World Toilet Organization and Brondell. We're excited to partner with ZuLoo and the marketplace. Tell us about your. I know we're hoping to release this prior to World Toilet Day, or we try to. November is great for Thanksgiving, but to us toilet nerds, it's World Toilet Day is the bigger event. So. What are you guys doing for World Toilet Day?
Yeah, we're very excited about World Toilet Day. It's definitely a big to-do around Brondell, of course. So we are partnering with World Toilet Organization and ZuLoo, and then a few other nonprofits. But we are doing an educational campaign wherein we are talking about the water and sanitation crisis that's going on around the world. We manufacture these bidets, but not everybody has access to bidets or even, functioning toilets. A very large percentage of the world doesn't have access to these things, which impacts their health and their environment, of course. So we're partnering with World Toilet Organization because they do amazing work in the water and sanitation space, advocating for sanitation solutions around the world. And we're doing this educational campaign to get the word out about what they do and hopefully get some more people to just be aware of what's going on and maybe, support these organizations as well. So,
yeah, we've had Jack on the show a number of times, and it was exciting to meet Jack in person at the World Toilet Summit last year, and also Sarika and. Yeah, World Toilet Organization is like our big brother or big sister, right? We're certainly excited to be with partner with them, and we always try to promote World Toilet Day as a big deal. You run into people all the time, and they still don't know about it, unless they've watched the ZuLoo Pōōdcast or they've checked out some of like Brondell's. Social media, how would they know about it, right? So,
how do we make it huge? We need to make it as big as Thanksgiving. we got to brainstorm some ideas to make people a little more aware of World Toilet Day and how they can celebrate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got this vision of Jocelyn driving down the freeway with a big, in an RV with a big poo emoji on the side, just kind of, honk if you. if you care, that
and I'll
kind
just
of
be
thing.
spraying people with a Brondell bidet.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe towing a bunch behind her. Yeah, that's just kind of, maybe next year we can.
This sounds super doable.
Yeah,
I think so. We could even get one of those planes that pulls the banner behind it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are effective. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Awesome.
You guys obviously specialize in bidets, but I know you sell a lot of other products too. Tell us a little bit about those.
Yeah, for sure. So Brondell is definitely passionate about not just the bathroom, but the entire home space. We started with bidets, but then we recognized a need for healthy and economical solutions for every space and every household. So we also offer water purification systems, air filters, and water-saving shower heads, which is super exciting because then you can not only have your bidet, which helps save the planet, but you can have a ton of other products that in our product families that promote healthier living and are all, designed with the environment and our customers in mind.
And for people listening, these products are beautiful. Like someone has put a lot of thought and intention into designing really sleek, luxurious looking products. These aren't like big, bulky, crazy looking attachments or anything. It's really, really pretty, which seems like kind of a weird adjective for what we're talking about, but truly they're beautiful.
Yeah. One of my favorite products actually is our Swash Thin Line T66 bidet.
That sounds like a rocket ship.
It does. And it's kind of, we've heard people describe it as like a spaceship for your bathroom, but it's very sleek. It's actually one of the thinnest bidets on the market, if not the thinnest. And so it has a really slim profile, but it has all those great features you want, like the heated seat, the remote control, the like stainless steel nozzles. And it's also made from 10% recycled plastics so that, you're getting your great wash in and you're also getting some of those plastics out of the environment. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're excited about, hopefully by the time this episode comes out, we'll have some of those bidets featured on the ZuLoo marketplace. And you're also doing a giveaway, right, for World Toilet Day, right?
Yeah. That is one of the parts of the campaign that we're doing with World Toilet Organization. So to get the word out and to get everybody excited about World Toilet Day, we're going to be giving away a grand prize, and it is going to be 2 Simple Spot Eco Essential bidet attachments, which are also made with recycled plastics. 2 of those collapsible travel bidets we mentioned earlier, so you can get your wash on the go. And then finally, 2 sets of bamboo bidet towels, which are not only sustainable, but so soft and so absorbent, like the best way to just get rid of toilet paper from your routine. So
how would one, like, if I want to win all these, where do I go? What do I do?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a landing page. We're going to be sharing it on our social media. So if you follow Brondell on social media, it will be shared to our main feed and also to our stories. And there will be a link to enter. You just enter your email, and then you can get additional entries for following all of our partners on their social media channels so that you can maximize your chances to win.
This is like the best way to upgrade your bathroom.
Yeah, we'll definitely be linking to your campaign and our social media when this comes out for sure, and we'll also put it in the show notes of this episode. And I think Jocelyn, are you still in the process of upgrading your bathroom, or that's like an ongoing lifetime achievement thing that you're working on?
Maybe by the time I'm at this house, we'll be done. But the bathrooms, for the most part, are done. But I still have yet to install a bidet. And it is happening. My girls ask me all the time, Mom, when are we doing it? Because I talked it up so much during the renovation, and they're like, Mom, when are we going to get the toilet that squirts our tissues? It's coming. I'm a little intimidated to do it, like to install it, but you're giving me confidence. So I need to just do it.
Yeah, it's the easiest process. Once you do it, you'll be like, wow, I can't believe I was putting that off, Yeah. And then it's like so easy to install that, like, I feel like I clean my toilet more often now because I can just remove the toilet seat and just clean everything, It's that easy to install. Like it makes my life so much easier.
Do you find yourself having to explain to guests how to use it all the time? Like, do people get in there and they're confused and don't know what to do?
I found that's not the case. I do find that people are a little intimidated by it at first because it's usually their first bidet experience. But the Brondell bidets, the great thing about them is their remotes are really intuitive. So there's like a button and it can give you a front wash or a rear wash and everything's labeled. There's handy icons. So you know exactly what you're going to get into. And then there's even buttons for stopping the wash, for deodorizing, which is one of my favorite features by far. And there's a button to like change the water temperature, this heated seat temperature, how the water pressure. So once you get in there and you kind of like play around with it, a lot of my guests really enjoy the experience of customizing their wash. And the cool thing for me and my fiance, we can save our user settings. So just with one push of a button, it automatically goes through all of our favorite preferences with just the click of a simple button.
I bet your friends are just spending like ample amounts of time in the bathroom. Yeah. And you know exactly what they're doing. They're just playing around, creating their own custom setting. I say this about a lot of the products on our marketplace, but I just think this would be such a fantastic gift to give someone, and not something that's going to take them a lot of time to figure out and install. But like you said, it is kind of life-changing because this is something that we do multiple times a day and it improves the experience exponentially.
Yes, absolutely. Like speaking of giving them as gifts and how great of gifts they are, I gave one to my dad a couple of Christmases ago. And he was a total bidet convert now. He has a bidet in every single bathroom. He's always asking me like, oh, when is the new one coming out? Like what features does it have? And he can't live without his bidet now. So it's like the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah. It's like looking forward to the new version of the iPhone. Like what's Brondell doing next? How do we get that upgrade?
It's kind of like cars used to not have air conditioning, right? And then when you had air conditioning, it's like, wow, okay. I'm not sweating driving my car around, right? It's that level of difference, right? So I think, Jocelyn, we just need to have a ZuLoo party at your house and just kind of bring our tools and just...
Everybody come over and help me upgrade with all of these amazing products. I mean, I would be more than happy to be a spokesperson for every product on the marketplace.
Yeah, we'll let you use it first, of course, because, it's your bidet and, But anyway, we'll just get it. We'll just get it done.
I'm down for it. Let's have a bidet party.
So you've got a bidet already, but we need to get you a Brondell one.
And I only have one. I need one for every bathroom.
Right. We need a Brondell one for the guests.
For the guests, they deserve the Brondell.
You want to impress them, right? So
that's right.
You get the high end, right? So yeah.
Well, Kaylee, thank you so much for your time today. It's been really fun hearing about you and these incredible products and this giveaway, which I highly encourage people to go and sign up for because you will not be sorry. Even if you don't happen to win one of these products, just understanding this global crisis in greater detail and what some really smart, awesome people are doing to try to solve it will be worth your time. So thank you, Kaylee. And hopefully we'll have you on again next year talking about something else.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm always excited to be on ZuLoo and talk to you guys about bidets and whatever else is going on in the world. So yeah, we'll see you next time.
Awesome. Have a good one.
Thanks, too. Kaylee.
Okay. How fun is Kaylee?
She's great.
I know.
Awesome.
I love her.
Oh, yeah. I want to hang out with her.
Yeah. I have that experience after many of the people that we interview. I want them to be in our lives and I want them to be here in person.
I know.
It's great that we have the convenience of, Zoom calls, but they obviously have fantastic energy. We're like-minded. We're going after the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I really enjoyed her.
Yeah, we're excited to do more with Brondell in the future too, as we promote the obviously World Toilet Day but they're just a great partner.
Yeah, definitely go check out their site. Lots of beautiful options. And they don't just do bidets. They have a whole other line of really cool bathroom products.
Yeah.
I love how she shared that she gave one to her dad for Christmas a couple years ago. And now he is on board.
He wants the updated
When's
version.
The new one happening.
Right.
And he has one in every room of their house now. So, bidets are for all ages.
Oh my gosh, I should get one for my dad.
Hey.
There you go.
I think everyone just needs this in their life.
Yeah.
At least one in the house. Maybe that's the goal. Before the next World Toilet Day, let's make sure that everyone has at least one. Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it uses
Clean
less
bums.
water and you use less toilet paper.
And it
you save more trees. So it's like all the way around.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're more sophisticated.
Yeah. You get to say you have a bidet.
You're cleaner. Literally. Yeah.
You smell fantastic.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for listening to the ZuLoo Pōōdcast. Follow us on social media at our links in the show notes below. To learn more, visit our website, ZuLoo.org. If you liked the podcast, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. For even more ZuLoo fun, send us an email with your toilet stories to podcast@zuloo.com for a chance to be featured on the podcast. This episode of the ZuLoo Pōōdcast is sponsored by ZuLoo Inc., a benefit corporation dedicated to the goal of universal access to toilets, hygiene, clean water and sanitation through the power of social enterprise. Learn more at ZuLoo.com.